Exactly a year back, we met Sameera, Veer's so-called love, friend, I don't know what you can say. But she made an impact in the show, Broken But Beautiful. And exactly a year now, we'll see her once again, but this time with a twist, with somebody else, maybe with Veer, maybe not, but in Broken But Beautiful too. If you've already seen the frame, yes, we have with us Harleen Sethi.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations on your second season of Broken But Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
How excited or nervous are you with this?
Mixed feelings. Nervous because people have given it so much love that there are so many expectations out of it, and we just don't want to disappoint them, and we don't want them to say कि यार देखा season 2 में यही होता है. It's never as good as season 1. So we're just hoping that it's not that, but we have tried to put our best foot forward, and we've all put in our blood and sweat and whatever we could to try and make this work. So yes, nervous, but also excited because the story moves forward, and it moves forward dramatically. And it's when we read the script also, me and Vikrant, we were very excited because the dynamics this time are very interesting. So even when we were performing, so Veer and Sameera's characters are very challenging to portray because they're so layered. It's never that one layer, it's never superficial. You really have to go into the depths of understanding the intricacies of someone's personality. So they're very challenging characters. So excited to see how it's finally come together. So yeah, mixed feelings.
Great, but is it difficult kind of to switch back to the same emotions or probably kind of evoke new emotions when you are doing a continuity of the show a year later? Like, is it difficult to kind of get back to where you left?
I don't think so. It was easier because I think we have a great team together. It's a great set of co-actors, Vikrant of course, and then we have a couple of new actors who joined us this time, Anuja and Gaurav. And the entire team, the production's the same, and then Ekta Kapoor and everyone, so it's the same team. So we left it on a good note. अगर वहाँ पे खराब हुआ होता कि अच्छा नहीं, so then it would have been tough to come back to the same set, face the same people. But we all left on a very good note, and we didn't know that the show will take off the way it did. So there was no plan of season 2. So we all said our goodbyes to each other, like we were never going to work with each other ever again, at least for some time. But then we ended up coming together so soon. So that was exciting more than anything else. We were actually really looking forward to taking the characters forward, and because we already had developed that bond, that comfort. So I think it was easier and it was nicer.
But in the press conference, you refer to Vikrant as senior in a lot of ways, right? He is a senior, but then there is a lot that you've kind of learned from him. So tell us a little about working with Vikrant and then moving your chemistry with Gaurav in the season.
Working with Vikrant has been very effortless because, he's a very humble person, very down to earth, and stays true to the character, stays true to the moment, and that's all that's required when it comes to good acting. What really helps is he also doesn't take it too seriously. Whereas I'll be sitting with notes and I'd be like rehearsing and preparing and okay, this or this craft and this, that, and he just comes and he just all has it. It's like, it's easy for him, at least that's how it comes across. I mean, I'm sure he has his own process and stuff. But on the face of it, when you look at him, it's like, matlab, kar lenge. Difficult scene hai par kar lenge, because he doesn't take it too seriously, and that just helps. And then if you ever get stuck at any point, you can always have a discussion with him. So he's an open actor like that. You can always talk to him, or if you have ideas, you can always share. You can always improvise. So that freedom to get from a co-actor is what one really wants.
But how is it moving to kind of now having similar sort of emotions for Gaurav?
Emotions for Gaurav are not similar because with Veer the emotions are very layered and different. With Gaurav, it's childhood friendship more than anything else, which turns into romance maybe, which I'm not going to reveal. But it's a very friendly bond. So my chemistry with him was very different. But me and Gaurav had to really get to know each other to kind of portray that chemistry. With me and Veer, from the beginning of the first season, we were awkward. So it's not like me and Vikrant ever had to like chill together, hang together, and get that kind of chemistry going, because we were anyways awkward, and also we tried to maintain that, like even off screen. With Gaurav, me and Gaurav had to meet a couple of times before starting to shoot this season 2. and we had to really get to know each other, become that buddies with each other. You know, he generally refers to everybody else as आप कुछ खाएंगे, आप ये. So with me, I had to develop that bond with him where he could tell me, चल तू ये खाएगी, अच्छा तू ये करेगी. You know what I'm saying? So that bond, I think, hopefully has now come out really nice, at least from what we hear from everyone who's seen it till now. And the Boria song, I think if you heard it and saw the video, so it's a very different chemistry with Gaurav and it's a very different chemistry with Veer. And that is what is the interesting dynamic this season.
So thank you for bringing that song up. Actually, that is exactly leading to my next question. Both season 1 and season 2 have fantastic songs, right? I mean, they play an important role, and I think Alt and Ekta have done a fantastic job in kind of putting it together for season 1, and now with Zee5 they're doing it for season 2. Which song in season 1 was your favorite, and which song in season 2 is your favorite? I know it's difficult, but you will have to choose one and tell.
Can I tell you something about me as a person? I don't have favorites, I have moods.
But that's a very diplomatic answer.
No, that's not a diplomatic answer. I just have moods. So sometimes when I'm, say for example, a lot of the times I enjoy music is when I'm in my car and I'm driving to and fro to work or whatever place, and I enjoy my time alone with music at that time. And it just has to be my mood. So if I'm sad and I want to listen to Lotte Nahi, then I'll play Lotte Nahi. If I'm in a happy, jolly mood, I want to listen to Ye Kya Hua. If I'm in a singing mood and I'm like, so then I'm like Sonia. And now it's come to like Teri Ho Gayi Yaan. It's again a very sweet melody.
Which one are you listening to now?
Now all of them. Trust me. So now it's just that Broken 2 playlist is now on my phone.
It's on loop again.
It's on loop, yeah.
Great. Tell me a little about, when you're stepping into this whole digital series, and then there are a lot of series available out there for people to watch. So grabbing that attention span is a little difficult in today's time. What is the most challenging part for you as an actress when you are playing a role, and then when you are consciously thinking that you have to convince the audience with this series in the first or second episode?
I believe you can convince the audience only when you are completely convinced yourself. So I don't think when you're acting or when you're performing, you're thinking about the audience. All you're thinking about is how you're going to stay true to the moment and live that part. Because only if you live that part will people live that part when they see it. And they'll be able to relate it. So, yeah, you'd never go with a plan that, oh, we're making a clutter-breaking show or we want to grab eyeballs by doing this or that. It's all a process. It just happens. You just have to be true to the art. You have to be true to the script, the character. Just that.
That's great. And now that you're kind of coming closer to the season 2, I mean, probably the last episode of season 2, did you ever think that, okay, there's a possibility for season 3, or they've left a loop? There may be another season.
There may be another season, who knows? I'm not revealing that. You guys watch the 10th episode and then you write us your feedback and then we'll tell you if there's another season.
Great. Well, one last question is one memory of season 1 that you really loved and it's still with you, and one memory of season 2 which is like starkly different.
Wow, one memory. I don't think there can be one memory, but
there's something that stuck to you in season 1 and kind of you felt the same thing in season 2.
I don't think it was one memory. I think it was the vibe of season 1 that I was carrying with me. So season 1 we shot in about 4 to 6 months because it was dispersed. We were shooting because of whatever reasons, locations and things weren't working out at that time in terms of logistics. So it was a very dispersed sort of shoot. So I literally started living like Sameera. So I when on my off days, I would just sit in front of maybe TV, watch Netflix and start eating like how she used to emotionally eat. And I just became like her. Like I wasn't feeling too good about things. And like when I used to go on set, I would tell my makeup artist, because my makeup artist at that time, Sarita, she talks a lot. So I had to literally go and tell her, baat nahi karoge, aaj serious scene hai. So because you start preparing in the vanity van before you actually go on the set, right? So you need to get into that mood. So just that mood, the vibe that I was carrying. And I always used to keep telling, like in last season also, I used to keep telling everyone on set, एक बार हंसने दो मुझे, please, can I please laugh here? Can I please smile here? And they were like, no, you're Sameera. So that was what was in season 1. Season 2, what was fun was that Sameera changed. So there are, like in Boria, you see, she is smiling and she's out there. And honestly, for me as an individual, it was very refreshing to see that. When I saw that video, I saw it when it released. I hadn't seen it before that. It was very refreshing that, oh, finally she's smiling and finally, But this season, I think this season, what I'm taking back with me is, in terms of memories, actually, there was this one time where, so we shot this entire season 2 in about 40 days, maybe 35-40 days, and it all happened when it was pouring. Like this time, we shot it in Bombay, and it was pouring, and yeah. So there's this one time, we had a lot of outdoors. There's this one time where we went to shoot in Bandra at a chai tapri, and it started pouring cats and dogs. Oh my god! Everybody apart from me, Vikrant, the director and DOP, were drenched. They were drenched, and literally वो छपरा नहीं होता है जो literally सब उड़ रहा है, lights उड़ रही है, सब उड़ रहा है, but we were just like ये scene कैसे भी हो जाए, and that entire night it was raining so heavily. Finally, when we saw that on edit, everyone called up each other and they said, बच गया scene, बच गया, अच्छा आ गया. So those were the memories, you know. It was quite a taxing shoot this time because we shot it in rains, and
Bombay rains are bad.
And there was we didn't disperse it this time. It was like a film. We shot it together. So which was also fun.
Fab. Last question. Can you just tell the viewers what's in pipeline for Harleen and what to expect from Broken and Beautiful 2?
Okay, first, what to expect from Broken but Beautiful season 2. Last time in season 1, it was quite a simplistic sort of story where two people were broken, and there was this simple, sweet graph. This time, you see a lot of dynamics. It's literally like Sameera's character was also that. It was literally like, oh, she's feeling this now. Oh, no, but she's doing this. Oh, but she said this. So it's literally like that. So it's very interesting. There's a lot of drama. I got a lot of Karan Johar feels also at times. So I was feeling very happy about it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun this time, and I'm sure that you guys will enjoy the dynamics because there are two new people in this show. There's a girl in Veer's life. There's a boy in Sameera's life, and how they manage that chemistry. And whether they come together or no is something you need to watch out for. And what's in pipeline for me, I wish I could talk about it right now, but hopefully something soon. You will hear something in December. An announcement might happen. So yeah, let's see. I'm not allowed to talk about it right now.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Harleen.
Thank
Lovely
you so
talking
much.
to you, and all the
Same
very best.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.